Some of you out there think that you ain't clean enough to go to heaven. But God specializes in rehabilitation programs. And every level I discovered that every time Satan thought he had him, he always stepped up to the plate. He turned lives around. And he's pleading. He's standing on the platform of time, looking over into history and yet looking into the future, saying, I still got more power than Satan and his army. I come to tell you today, it's a great thing to have good friends. It's good to be excited about life's accomplishments. It's a great thing every time I walk across an institution of greater learning. Yeah. But the great feeling that I've ever had was when I really got in touch with Jesus. When I really met the Lord, why I had my medicine on my side. See, that one thing about Jesus, it ain't nothing that the world can do to you that Jesus can't get you out. See, it does not matter how dark your life is, Jesus is want to save you. Do I have a witness? You may feel that your record is too bad, that the Lord don't want to have nothing to do with you. But check the record. Jesus specializes in taking nothing and making something out of it. Do I have a witness? And if some of you that's been with God a long time, you ought to say, I know the Lord have brought me from a mighty long way. If you really laid on the table, you remember when you were not so good. Is there anybody here can wave your hand? You remember when you weren't so good. But Jesus lifted your life. Didn't he do it? Why, the reason I sung the song, because I know that John was a man of God. I know he prayed because we prayed on the telephone. I wish I had a witness there. Oh Lord, I know he loved more people than he did hate. I wish I had a witness here. Oh Lord, see, that's all about the kingdom. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. This is hard to say about loud folk. I never heard John talk anybody down. I bet you better hear me one more time. I never seen John try to lambaste anybody. Do I have a witness? never to fight. Be still and know you are on God's territory. Won't God do it? He was never nothing but a lovely servant. That's all John was. John used to call me and say, well, Father, I got to go to church. You know, they had a thing out about John was never on time. But he was always in time. When I was on the radio, sometimes he'd come in just 2 minutes before the air was on. But he always stepped in on time. Do I have a witness there? But that one thing I loved about him, he never fought nobody. Do I have a witness? I can tell you from where I was in Dallas, I knew when he was at Evergreen. I knew he was at St. John. I knew when he went to Harmony. I knew when he went to Van Hook's church. I know all his reputation. But I never heard him ever slap a preacher in the face. Do I have a witness? He loved his pastor. He used to tell me early on Father's Day, I'm going down to Evergreen. I got to kick off an offering. Is there anybody here from Evergreen? And he'd tell him, said, that's our Father. Is there anybody here can stand up and say, John loved this church? Do I have a witness? Do I have a witness? Anybody here from Evergreen, y'all stand up and tell me if John loved his church and he loved his pastor. Do I have a witness here? One thing I like about be who you are. Stand for what you are. Do I have a witness? And I stopped this morning to just say a few words about Jesus. Y'all go back in the program and stay here long as you want to stay here. But we got a time schedule that we got to be somewhere at the right time in his own time. And I stopped this evening to tell you, serve the Lord. Come before his presence with thanksgiving. He had the love of God, which is the kingdom. That's all it is. It's the kingdom. I want to stop and part those words because John has already preached this year. But I just wanted to say he's a son that was good to his father. Every time I come to Oakland, don't put this on your tape. Every time I come to Oakland,